Ukraine's city of Pokrovsk is currently the hottest spot on the front line. Russia claims that thousands of Ukrainian troops are surrounded in this city, which is home to more than 300,000 people. Kyiv, however, is confident that Pokrovsk will be saved. So what is the situation in this city? Why have the Russians been trying to take this small city for several months? And why does Ukraine want to save Pokrovsk at all costs? The video is about this. Please like the video, leave your thoughts in the comments.
So first, a few words about where Pokrovsk is located. Located in the Donetsk Oblast of Ukraine, the city of Pokrovsk had a population of over 350,000 according to 2022 estimates. Naturally, that many people do not live in the city now. Pokrovsk, which the Russians call Krasnoarmeysk, is one of the coal-producing centers in Donbass. During the war, Pokrovsk became an important logistics hub for the Ukrainian army. If this city is lost, the road to Slovyansk and Kramatorsk will be opened. This could lead to Ukraine completely losing control of Donbass.
As you may recall, Russian President Putin stated that Ukrainian troops were surrounded in Pokrovsk and that foreign journalists had the opportunity to see this with their own eyes. Earlier, Russian Army Chief of Staff Gerasimov had reported that 5,500 Ukrainian soldiers were surrounded. I do not know how true these statements are, but it appears Ukraine is facing serious problems in the defense of Pokrovsk. According to one of the soldiers participating in the battles for the city, who gave an interview to a Ukrainian TV channel, Russians are being encountered in all areas of the city and positions are changing hands. It cannot be said that the Russians have established themselves in any specific part of the city, added the soldier with the call sign Gus.
According to Russian military analyst Ruslan Leviev, Pokrovsk will soon be captured by Russians and it is impossible to hold it. Leviev also added that it will not be easy for Ukrainian troops east of Mirnograd and Pokrovsk. It is said that Russia is now focusing all its attention on capturing Pokrovsk and for this reason has reduced the intensity in the Konstantinovka direction. Among former Ukrainian military personnel, there are also calls that it is impossible to hold Pokrovsk and that it is important to save the lives of the soldiers. Ukraine's military leadership, however, does not want to lose Pokrovsk. Such statements were made after the last meeting shared by Zelensky. Zelensky said there was a result in the Pokrovsk direction, but he did not specify exactly what kind of result it was. The commander-in-chief of the Ukrainian army, General Syrsky, also published a video on his page with military personnel over a map, writing, "We will hold Pokrovsk and Mirnograd."
The most sensational news spreading around Pokrovsk recently has been about Ukraine landing troops in the city. Additionally, it is highly likely that General Kirilo Budanov, head of Ukraine's main intelligence directorate, GUR, also went to Pokrovsk. According to Russian sources, 11 Special Forces servicemen from Ukraine's military intelligence were dropped from a helicopter near Pokrovsk and were killed. As of yet, there is no proof of this. Also, according to Russian sources, this special group was sent to evacuate foreign military personnel. Kyiv has not yet provided information on the purpose of this landing or how the operation concluded. However, the very fact that Ukraine sent General Budanov himself to Pokrovsk shows how important the city is.
So what happens if Russia takes Pokrovsk? You might say that the Russians have already taken dozens of cities. First of all, as we mentioned above, Pokrovsk is very important for the defense of Donbass. Its loss could lead to the loss of control over the entire Donbass. If Russia seizes Donbass by force, it will be in an even stronger position in negotiations. Then Putin might be able to say to Donald, at the last meeting you said Kyiv should leave Donbass and we would end the war. Well, we have taken Donbass. Now let them fulfill such and such conditions. You might say there are no negotiations happening, but there will be. Every war has ultimately ended with negotiations. Yes, dear friends, Pokrovsk could become a turning point in the war. We will closely monitor the events around this city and will certainly keep you informed about the situation on the front.